Let's call Eric and see if he wants to meet up. Fucking A. I hate everyone on this street.
So, you ready to meet with me yet?
Oh my, do you have a seductive voice, or does it just sound like that because I've had alcohol?
Because if you don't have the time to have a serious conversation with me, then don't bother saying yes.
Why is everyone being so mean to me? No, not quite yet. Yeah, where did you want to meet?
Good. It would be in both of our best interests if I came to you.
How about you come on me? I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. Whatever you say. Why is that? Okay, I understand.
Meet me at the cul-de-sac in 60 minutes. I'll be expecting you.
You got it. Alright, see you in an hour. Okay, see you soon. 60 minutes. Got it. Okay. Watch, he's already there. I can't get over this. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I feel terrible. Oh god. I'm a terrible person. Okay. Who else do I need to write stuff to? Want to pick up the pace there, nostalgia? Honestly. He's probably already here. Or is it just gonna, like, cut straight to the scene? But yeah, so I didn't finish telling you guys. I was... Okay. Apparently I'll never tell you.
Glad to see you made it.
Yeah, I'm here. Just what did you want? Well, you're pretty insistent. Did I have a choice? Yeah, it took me a while to find you. You know how all the houses look the same. It's easy to get lost.
That's one thing I've always liked about you. You seem to find the positive side of everything.
Why, thank you, Eric. That's very sweet of you. How nice of you to say that. It's good to know that some people still appreciate a positive outlook on life. However, I suspect you didn't drag me here just to lavish me with compliments. So what's so important you needed to talk to me in person? Wait, did I read this right? So what's so important that you needed to talk to me in person? Okay.
You're here because we need to talk. There's a hell of a lot more to Daniel's murder than you think.
Yeah, I know. I had an interesting conversation with Vinny about him not too long ago. There's something about that guy that just doesn't sit well with me. You can start by telling me how this all relates to Vincent. Really? Like what? And why were you listening to my call with Vincent Corsetti?
There's a number of things I can tell you about him. I told you we've been keeping an eye on him, didn't I?
Yeah, better him than me. You did, but you never said why. What is Vincent up to that you need to monitor him around the clock?
The man leads two lives. In one life, he's a businessman, an occasional philanthropist. That's the guy that came backstage at the fashion show and was checking out houses in the neighborhood. The other life is one that not too many people know about. That's the Vincent Corsetti you really don't want to deal with. He's like a snake without the charm.
Ooh, snake charmer. I get it.
That Vinny is a high-ranking member of an incredibly powerful mob family in the city.
Oh god.
Your little detective work just revealed the tip of the iceberg.
I'm sorry, but this seems like this is a lot to take at once. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, and I'm usually pretty good at reading people. Eric, I hardly call it detective work. Do you really think he's tied into Daniel's death?
Frank Fox noticed some shady dealings going on at his old office. The perps wanted to cover their tracks and hired some mob enforcers to tie up their loose ends. That's why the trail you were following led you to Vincent Corsetti. It was his thugs that killed Daniel. Thing is, once Vinny got wind of the deal, he decided he wanted a bigger piece of the pie. He snapped his fingers and suddenly everyone with any knowledge of the bookkeeping errors disappeared. Frank was the last link. My suspicion is that they killed Daniel thinking he was Frank.
Oh, they were twins. That makes sense, although I still can't believe Vinny's tied into it. Yeah, that's what Frank told me as well.
Not that I need to even say it, but do yourself a favor and don't get involved with Vincent again. It's not safe.
What do you mean, again? If you're implying I have some kind of relationship with Vincent, I've been nothing but faithful to my husband. I am very much aware that it's not safe, but what are you talking about?
Are you really that forgiving? Or did you just block that whole ordeal out of your memory? I really thought the locket would stir up something in you. But I guess that wasn't the case. What did he do to you?
Sorry, this is all completely over my head. You lost me, Eric. You sent that locket? Why?
You gave it back to me. before you left town to start your life with Vincent.
What?
I couldn't offer you the lifestyle you were looking for, and so I let you go. When you called me to ask me for help, I didn't know what to do, but I offered to help you in any way I could.
The fuck is going on here?
But when you didn't show up when you were supposed to, I suspected the worst. I thought you'd left us for good. I thought you were dead.
Who's us?
For all I knew, you just dropped off the face of the earth. When I was brought in to investigate Vincent's shady business operation, I thought I'd find you with him, but I didn't. Then I got word that he'd found someone that he was looking for. Some kind of unfinished chapter in his life.
You mean me? You can't possibly mean me. I would remember something like that.
Yes, Mary. I'm talking about you.
The fuck?
Looking into Vincent allowed me to find you again, but you had a new life. I didn't want to step in where I wasn't wanted, but now I have to. You're getting too close to Vincent, and trust me, he's not the kind of person you want to get involved with. There is one thing I have to ask you, though.
Off the record. What's that? Okay, ask away. Why? How am I not freaking out over the fact that he just called me Mary?
There's a period of time where I couldn't find any records for you, like you vanished off the face of the earth. What happened to you, Mary?
What did you just call me? How did I... Whatever. Eric, I think you're delusional. Mary? Who's Mary?
You're Mary. Can't you even remember that?
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. It's like you have some demented tale you're weaving. I mean, do you have any proof? You're making this up. It can't be true. No, I can't.
Take another look at that locket I gave you. One face should be pretty familiar to you already.
Come on, it's obviously a doctored photo. You don't think I believe it, do you? Yeah, it's me. I got that part already. I know the girl's supposed to be me, but who's the guy? What's him, isn't it?
We took that picture at the Wood River County Fair.
Aww.
That was long before you got involved with Vincent, of course.
He still loves me. That's so sad. No, it can't be. It sort of looks like you. I don't know what to say. I really don't.
It's us. And I know somewhere in the dark recesses of your mind you know it to be true.
Damn, he's got a colorful vocabulary.
What I don't know is how you can black out on an entire section of your life.
Eric, you seriously need to start looking somewhere else for this Mary person. I'm not her. I don't know either, Eric. Are you sure you're not confusing me with some other girl?
Just as stubborn as ever, I see. You'll come to terms with this on your own. Believe what you want to believe. But do me one favor. Stay away from Vinnie Corsetti. You've got to trust me on that.
Eric, I can't promise anything. Fine, Eric, I'll keep a closer eye on him. You're in no position to tell me what to do, so don't start. What is this? Okay, so apparently I need to call... What's his name? Frank. No, not Edie. New secret added. I must know. Eric revealed to you that your real name was Mary before the accident. Why is your name different now? What happened during that time period? Nonetheless, after 20 years of being called nostalgia, you stick with that one now. I know I didn't read that correctly, and I'm so sorry, but, like, I don't even know what I'm reading right now.
Hello?
Good news, Frank. I think I figured it all out.
Yeah, me too.
What? Huh? How's that? That doesn't make any sense. How much detective work can you get done sitting in some cheap motel that doesn't have cable?
I've been going over everything I know about Daniel's murder. And I need to talk to you.
Oh, huh? Frank, you're talking to me right now. What, the phone isn't good enough for you now?
In person. Meet me downtown, ASAP.
Oh god, this isn't a good idea. Frank, where are you? Just how do you plan on getting there? There's a reason they call it a safe house, Frank. They're not being ironic. Stay where you are.
I'm on my way now.
God
if you
damn
leave
it.
right now, we should get there at the same time. Bye.
Frank, don't you hang up on me. Frank? Frank! Okay, see you there. Oh, god damn it. I think we've already determined fuck gardening. I'm not taking care of that shit anymore. Let's just go to the mall. Shit's getting real, you guys. This is cray-cray. It's 9:10. Oh god, it's almost time for bed. At least for her, because, I don't know, like, I'm assuming, like, in a quiet area like this, that's, like, all that you do is go to bed at an early time and wake up at, like, 6. Where are you, bro? Talk to you. Oh god, what's gonna happen now? Why is my hair red? I don't understand. It looked brown when I first picked it out, didn't it?
Glad to see you finally made it.
It's good to see you made it here and in one piece, no less. Yeah, I made it. Hey, I just had enough time to get here. You didn't exactly give me a lot of warning.
So, now that you're here, we need to talk.
You're right. Here's everything I was able to discover through my investigation. Sure, this is everything I know. Oh god. Mike was at Susan's on the night of murder. Carlos Solis was in his home that night as well. My son and his date Danielle saw someone flirting with a car in front of the Scava house. At first I thought it was Lynette. But when I talked to her, she said it was actually Gabby that Nick Carter saw. When I returned to verify with her, she told me that she'd given directions to strangers in a car. As it turns out, the strangers were looking for directions to your house. They were the ones that killed Daniel. What's more, there's assailants that had definite ties to Vincent Corsetti. He's our man. So tell me, what's so important that we couldn't talk on the phone? Frank, do you really think we should be talking here in public? He routed me out, didn't he?
Whatever. We're here now. We'll talk now. So, I've been piecing together the evidence. There was a lot going on the night Daniel died. The Solises, the Scavos, the Vandy camps, even your son was out that night.
Yeah, strange how that all worked out. And don't forget Mike. I have to agree, it's a bit peculiar. Everyone seemed to be up to something that night.
One thing we know for certain is that 2 people were up to committing murder.
He was on the porch, though. This is not how it happened.
What?
Apparently he's not going to finish the sentence. One thing we know is for certain is that 2 people were up to committing murder. We have all the info we need on them, Frank. You can rest easy. Yes, luckily we have the contact information for one of them. Right, Leo. We got his number, literally.
Sure, we have some evidence, but we're not done yet.
God damn it, what next? Honestly, Frank, at this point, I think we should tell the police what we know and let them do their job. What do you mean? Why don't we just go to the cops and tell them everything we know? I think we are. The Fairview Police Department will be able to take Vincent Corsetti down with the information that I'm going to give them.
No, we can't do that. We don't know what could happen.
God damn it. What? Do you think the cops are on the take or something? Yes, we do. They'd arrest the people responsible. What's there to think about? Come on, Frank. The cops around here may not be the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they're honest.
You don't realize how deep this goes. I thought I could get away from them. I thought if I moved and kept to myself, they'd never find me. I mean, I couldn't even find Fairview on a map. How the hell did they find me?
Apparently that fashion show got some major press because of your brother's involvement. Between the fashion show and all the other things that have been happening around here lately, I kind of put this little burb on the map. I bet a lot of people know where Fairview is now, considering the stuff that's been going on. Poor Daniel, he was just trying to do some good for Fairview, and look what happened. Daniel had no way of predicting the media attention the fashion show would bring. He never would have done it if he thought it'd bring those mob guys out looking for you.
I know. It's all my fault. I should have told him.
Hey, it's okay. You thought you made a clean break. There's nothing we can do about it now. Now your job is to help me figure out how to get the guilty party in jail where they belong. There'll be plenty of time for second guessing once we put Vinny and his gang away.
I think now's the time we do something.
Oh no, now what?
But I don't know where to start. There's still one thing that's bothering me. How did that Leo guy know Vincent Corsetti of all people? It doesn't add up.
Frank, there's something important, a key fact I haven't told you yet. When you think about it, Frank, it actually makes perfect sense. Yes, it does.
You've been holding out on me?
Your friend Eric told me some interesting facts right before I met up with you. Before I talked to you, I spoke with Eric Larson, you know, the investigator guy. Yeah, Agent Larson told me something, actually a lot of things that he thought might prove useful. Vincent Corsetti doesn't have ties to the mob, he is the mob. Over the years, he's ascended to the head of the family. He's untouchable. Eric and his department in the FIB have been trying to build a case for a while, but haven't been able to.
It was convenient timing when he showed up, wasn't it? Just when things started to get fishy.
Yeah, right around that time. It wasn't a coincidence, Frank. That's where my money is.
All right, then. It's up to me to make the next move.
No! Promise me you won't do anything rash, Frank. These are dangerous people. And what's that? Great, what's the plan?
We'll find out soon enough.
Oh no.
Most people's lives are driven by fear. Fear of hidden dangers. Fear of secrets being discovered. Or fear of the unknown. But sometimes, what we think may be a demon lurking in the shadows turns out to be merely our guardian angel in disguise.